Hello, welcome to iasindepth YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about civil service examination. So it's a video about the introduction to civil service examination. So in this video, we'll discuss about definition of civil service, also the list of services under the civil service examination, and also eligibility conditions required to be a civil service officer. Now, what is civil service? What is the meaning of civil service? So civil service, it's a dedicated public service and it's a part of governance. It's a sector of governance. So it's part of the government, the executive section of the government or executive branch of the government. And it's embodies a path of dedicated public service for individuals of exceptional caliber. So the authorities require people, human beings of exceptional caliber or candidates of exceptional caliber in order to serve the public. Okay, so service, the term service means to serve the people. As everyone knows, service means to serve the people. You have to serve the people, serve the common people, and serving means helping others. Okay, so to serve the people means helping others in their daily course or their requirements or their needs or their wants, to meet their wants and needs, right? So if you are defining service as helping others, then all these professions like doctors, teachers, architects, drivers, these professions are considered as services provided by skilled personals. Like doctors, they are serving patients. Teachers, they are serving students. Architects, they are serving who require, buildings, homes, etc., who want to construct these structures, as well as drivers who are serving people to commute to other places. So services are two types. One is paid service and another one is unpaid service. So in the private sector, if you're talking about doctors or even in the public sector, they are paid ones. They are paid, they are paid services, right? Doctors, teachers, architects, drivers, they're all paid services. But sometimes, they are also providing voluntary services. These professionals are providing voluntary services. So such services we can call it as unpaid service. And other unpaid services in religious institutions or in religious holy places like gurudwaras of Sikhs, they're offering free meals to all those visitors, and these free meals are known as lankar, and this can be called as an unpaid service. So in this image, you are able to see a langar in progress. So these are free meals provided to visitors, and also in the above image you'll be able to see the collector of Tengashi taking charge as the district collector, right? Now why is it is called as the civil service? Because it is assisting the common people, civilians. It is assisting the civilians. That's why it is known as civil service. And it's part of the executive branch of the government. Okay, there are three branches of the government, that is legislative branch, executive branch, as well as judicial branch. So here civil servants are actually part of the executive branch of the government. So what are the role, or what are the roles done by the civil servants? They're actually executing the laws made by the legislative branch of the government. So executive branch is responsible for carrying out the laws passed by the legislative branch. So legislative branch at the center consists of two houses of the parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, at the center. Now, when it comes to the states, there are two, houses of state legislatures in certain states. So in some states there are only one, there is only one legislature, but in certain states there are two legislatures. Okay, So two state legislatures are state legislative assembly, and the other one is state legislative councils. Now the third branch is judiciary. Judiciary consists of the apex, the center, Supreme Court. Supreme Court decides or decides all constitutional matters, and it has also got appellate jurisdiction. Now, at the state level, there are high courts for each states as well as union territories. Sometimes union territories are attached with state high courts. Like, say, for example, for the state of for the union territory of Lakshadweep, the high court concerned is Kerala High Court, located in Kochi in Kerala. And for Andaman Nicobar, the High Court is Calcutta High Court, located in the state of West Bengal. Right, and also subordinate courts or district courts or grassroots courts. So by becoming an IAS officer or IPS or IFS or IRS officer, you are actually becoming a part of the executive branch of the government and not the legislative or judicial branch of the government. So in these images, we'll be able to see the you know wide array of services provided by these officers. Here is ASP Jajja. It's a place in Haryana. So the IPS officer Shashank Sawan is leading from the front in a VIP duty. So as an IPS officer, you have to lead from the front in VIP duties, along with law and order, maintaining law and order, etc. And here the Pathanamthitta collector in Kerala, former Pathanamthitta collector PB No IAS, is carrying out relief work during the flood situations in the state of Kerala. Now, what about you know the uh, the what you can say, how can one become a civil servant? So to put it another way, how does one become an IAS or IPS or IFS officer? The answer is simple. You have to write civil service examination conducted by the Union Public Service Commission, UPSC. In India, the UPSC examination is also known as IAS examination because of the fact that the general public identify IAS as the most important service, or the position of district collector as the most powerful position, in their surroundings. So while there are 19 different posts under the civil service examination, the IAS exam is so named because the Indian Administrative Service is the most sought after and recognizable service among the general public, primarily due to the position of district collector. Only an IAS officer can become district collector or deputy commissioner in some states. In Karnataka, the position is known as deputy commissioner. In some other states, like in Kerala, it's district collector. Now, there are 19 different posts under civil service examination. And if you become an IAS officer at the age of 21 or 22, you actually you can, if you are becoming an IAS officer at that tender age or young age, you can be appointed. You can expect to be appointed as district collector by the age of 27 or 28. So in a span of 6 or 7 years, you can actually become the district collector, which is the most sought and powerful position, the IAS service. Now, the highest post you can hold as an IAS officer is Cabinet Secretary, uh, who serves as the top executive of the Union government, right? So here in this image, you'll be able to see Rajiv Gauba IAS is taking charge as the Cabinet Secretary of India. Now, what positions are available in the civil service? So there are two All India services under civil service examination with cadre allocation. That is, you have to serve both the state government as well as the central government. So all India services are Indian Administrative Service and Indian Police Service under civil service examination. Another All India service, which is not related to civil service examination, but the preliminary examination is common for both the services, that is the Indian Forest Service and civil service examination. So there are three All India services in total, but under civil service examination for both preliminary as well as main examination, it's Indian Administrative Service and Indian Police Service. So in this image, you will be able to see a sub-collector of Vijayawada. He's hearing out an old lady, as well as the youngest IPS officer, Safin Hassan. Now, when it comes to central civil services, also under the civil service examination, so I have already told you that we have got all India services as well as central civil services under the civil service examination. So under central civil services, there are 17 in total, 13 group A services and 4 group B services. So under Group A services, we have got the most celebrated service, that is Indian Foreign Service. Other services are Indian Audit and Account Service, Indian Civil Account Service, Indian Corporate Law Service, Indian Defence Account Service, Indian Defence Estate Service, Indian Information Service, Indian Postal Service, Indian P&T Accounts and Finance Service, Indian Railway Protection Force Service, Indian Revenue Service, Customs and Indirect Taxes, as well as Indian Revenue Service, Income Tax, and the last one, Indian Trade Service. When it comes to Group B services, Armed Forces Headquarters Civil Service, as well as Delhi, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Daman and Diu, Dadra Nagar Haveli, Union Territory Civil Service, as well as Union Territory Police Service, Danix and Danips, as well as Pondicherry Civil Service. So these are the services coming under civil service, or candidates are selected to these services after writing the civil service examination. So eligibility conditions that you have to meet to be considered for entry into the civil services, one must meet certain eligibility criteria. As per nationality, you must be an Indian citizen to be considered for IAS, IPS and IFS. For other central civil services, either you must be an Indian citizen or a subject of Nepal or a subject of Bhutan or a Tibetan refugee who with the intention of permanently settling in India, came to India before January 1st, 1962, and as a person of Indian origin, a PIO, also with the intention of settling in India, permanently settling in India, came from Pakistan or migrated from Pakistan, Burma, Sri Lanka, East African countries, or Vietnam. So age, you must be at least 21 years in the for to write the examination. And must not be older than 32 years old on August 1st of the year of the examination. If the year of the examination is 2023, you must be 21 before August 1st of 2023, and you must not be older than 32 before August 1st, 2023. So there is certain age relaxations for certain communities like SC/ST. 5 years is the age relaxation, so that you can, if you belong to SC or ST community, you can write up to 37 years. OBC is 35 years. Defense, if you're belongs to the disabled defense personal community, then you can write till 35 years. If you're ex-serviceman with at least 5 years of military service, you can write up to 37 years, and persons with benchmark disability can write up to 42 years. Educational qualification, you must hold a degree or must be appearing for the final year examination and must be passed before the main examination. A number of attempts, SC/ST, it's unlimited. For OBCs, it's 9, and persons with benchmark disability, it's 9. For SC/ST belonging to the persons with benchmark disability community, it's unlimited. Restrictions, if you are already in IAS or IFS, you are not eligible to write the examination again if already in the service. But if you are an IPS officer, you are not eligible to get IPS again if you are already in the service. Okay. Exam fee, it's 100 rupees for general category students as well as OBC male candidates, general male candidates as well as OBC male candidates. There is fee exemption for certain categories like if you're belonging to SC or ST, or if you're female or persons with benchmark disability, no need to pay the fee. Timeline, preliminary examination is conducted in the month of May or June. Main examination is conducted in the months of September, October. Interview is conducted in the months of March, April, May. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also share and comment this video. If you want to join our civil service course offered on iasindepth.com, please visit the website. Course details, it's online. There will be 126 recorded lectures and test series with the 2400 plus questions, class notes, 100 plus flashcards, and you can also practice previous year's question papers. Medium of instruction is English. So thank you all of you. See you next video.